Alan is actually stroking off the bike.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta grab
There's
the
nothing
exhaust.
to mount there, dude. You have decent.
Oh.
So I'm teaching my friends to ride, and that's the Suzuki. It's pretty sexy. Don't mind me, I'm talking to myself.
It's like you started recording, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm the first person up." Like.
And you fucking stalled twice.
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 One wasn't.
I shifted up. I did it. Felt like a big man.
Good job. I'm just kidding.
Kevin, no, you left it in third. You broke my heart.
Good. So the basics of a bike are the clutch, the throttle, gear shift, front brake, rear brake, and then obviously how to turn it on and off. First off, you're going to start with turning it on. Some bikes have a wheel lock, so the forks are locked. It just makes it harder to steal it. So you have to have the key to turn it, so you know they can't roll it up on a ramp and into a pickup truck. They actually have to pick it up. To do that, you push the key in from off, and if it's too far over, it won't lock in. You kind of have to lift it up, at least on my bike, and then it's stuck in there. You can take the key out, good to go. So you push it in, you find that sweet spot. Now it's on. So most bikes will do something similar like that. So it's in neutral. That's just a light, just because it's, it's just a battery on. Mine is a fuel gauge, your odometer, miles per hour, a clock, all that fun stuff. All bikes have a kill switch. Right now mine's an off. Just click it down, and then most bikes are push to start, kind of like this. It's an automatic starter or electric starter. So you press that in, turns the bike on. See, now that light went away. You don't have to worry about that. So on the left-hand side of a bike, it has everything to do with switching gears. That's all basically the left-hand side has to do. And obviously up here on your little controls, it's your turn signals, horn, and brights. Some bikes, like mine, you can see that the one headlight's out. That's because it's my brights. So it won't be on unless I turn my brights off. So your headlight's not out, it's just not on. So now that the headlights are on, or the brights are on, both headlights are on. Makes sense? Okay. They work just like a car, use them just like you would in a car. I have a passing button. Never used it, but it just flashes my brights so that people know I'm passing. I don't use it. It sounds pretty silly. So this is your foot peg. This is the passenger's foot peg. They usually just clip up and down. This is your gear shift. So anytime you want to change gears, you have to pull in the clutch and then you push down on the gear to change in the first. Most bikes are down one, and then mine would be down one, middle between first and second, neutral, and then second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Once you're in first, I can't do it because when my kickstand's down, it'll stall the bike and shut it off because it's a stupid safety feature. So once you click down in first, and then you begin to push forward, you'll start releasing the clutch just so that you can get get rolling. But before I get into that, I'll talk about the right side. This is everything to do with slowing down or speeding up. So your throttle is your right handle. My friend's being a smart ass. So throttle's the right handle. Right brake or front brake is on the right up here. And then your rear brake is actually this right here. So I mean, you don't want to slam on the front brake because you could flip forward, but you don't want to slam on the rear brakes. You could fishtail and lose your balance. So you kind of want to progressively pull them in each at the same time. And I'll show you guys. I'll do a little circle around here. You're probably going to see the Suzuki riding around because I'm teaching my friends how to ride. So I'm just giving them a space to drive it around and get used to it. They're picking it up pretty quick actually. So I'm really impressed with them. There's really nothing much else to talk about on this side. Hey guys, what's going on? So you guys can tell the Suzuki broke down. Nothing too crazy, just one of the hose clamps came undone and it was leaking. I think it was oil, I couldn't really tell. It's in a real cramped spot, and I don't really feel like taking it all apart. So it came undone, and it was spewing something, and so it started smoking, and we thought the thing was gonna blow up. But they're walking it home. I can do a real quick finish up the tutorial here, just to show you guys how to get in the first gear. We'll do a little bit of talking on the way back. Hopefully I can get that bike fixed. I'm gonna do a lot of work on it to hopefully get it nice and pretty. Yeah, get her all dialed up, you know. So when you go in the first gear, obviously have your bike on, kickstand up, pull in the clutch, press down for first, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly let out. See, the bike starts moving. I'm not giving it any throttle. Slowly starts moving. When you pull in the clutch, it disengages the power from the rear wheel. So once you let out on the clutch a little bit, it'll give you some power. But if you let out on the clutch all the way without giving any gas, you're gonna stall. So let out of the clutch, starts rolling, give it a little gas, and you're good to go. It's real simple. It might not look it, but just a few times. I mean, those guys, they stalled probably, each one of them, 5 or 6 times in total, and they were riding it like nothing's wrong. Wow, there's no cars this way? Fuck yeah. So it's really simple. It's not a complicated process. It's just practice, really, honestly. It's just practicing. And when you're shifting gears, so I'll show you now. So I'm shifting, engine's whining, throttle off, clutch in, pull, shift up, clutch off, and then give it a little throttle to rev match. So throttle off, clutch in, shift up, throttle off, gas. And then when you brake, progressively pull down on the brake, and then clutch in so you don't stall or anything. And then, you can kick it into neutral, coast on into your spot or whatever. I mean, that's it. It's real simple, nothing too difficult. I wish it could be a little more detailed. I don't know all the mechanics to it, but I mean, I'm telling you how I learned it and how people told me. It's a super simple process. I mean, you guys will pick it up real easy. So you guys will be fine with that. It's clutch in, down for first, and then every time after that, when you want to shift up, throttle off, clutch in, move your foot up to shift, and let off the clutch, give it a little gas to rev match so you don't jerk around, and it's good to go. This poor baby, my poor baby, rolled on the cardboard.
It's okay, I'm doing alright. You don't have to worry about me.
I don't fucking care about you. I'm talking about my bike. No, fuck you. Wrong one. Oh no, never mind. I lied. I'm sorry, Colin. No. Don't touch the foxes.
Bitch, nigga.
Ah! Stop it. You fucking cheeky. Stop it.
Hey, whoa, I'm called for.
Alright, so we're gonna go get the host clip for this thing and hopefully get it back up and running.
Really?
See you guys.
What are you gonna do? You repeat that for me? Yeah.
And then that's how you know you're going in the first, but you shouldn't have to hear them rev so much.
Do you get scared when you shave your Adam's apple?
No. No, I don't.
I was freaked out.
Where did that even come from?
I was when I tickled your chin,
Yeah.
felt some stubble,
Yeah.
and I was looking at your Adam's apple. I could see the stubble like just on the tippity top.